So again, we're on green-white today. Be on the play. So I really don't feel like running Azuri out if there's no benefit to hitting on him. Otherwise we would normally go Elves into Metal Sentinel. Looks like we're getting some 8 rack. And I only say this because this is my buddy and I know he just put 8 rack together. Oh, wrench mine, brutal. And then we're just going to hold up to collected company here. Ideally, we'll get the opportunity to maybe Reclamation Sage and a rack or Shrieking Affliction or something to that effect. If Shrieking Affliction is the right card. Bear with me, it is like 6 in the morning. By the way, we fetch back there just in case he had a kill spell and wanted to kill in response to us fetching on his turn. So this way we have our 4 mana up. Running a little tight on land. Wow. Well, Visionary may make us throw a card away. Not the greatest. But if it was a collected company, we were going to be able to get this at upkeep, which is excellent. So in response to the trigger, we will cast Collected Company. Fortunately, we only get Azuri out of this. And I think I should have gone Heritage Druid back the turn before. I'll have to keep that in mind next time I'm faced with a similar situation. So he really needs to answer Azuri right now. He's probably just trying to see if there's anything he can do. Is that 2 mana? He's in a bit of a pinch. 3 mana. Snaring Bridge. Creatures with power greater than the number of cards in your hand can't attack. So, 2 cards in hand. We're still fine. We'll have to attack and then activate afterwards. Waiting for the concede. There it comes. Alright. 8 rack. So 8 rack, we want Fracturing Gust. We want Reclamation Sage. Any activated abilities? I guess. Oh, you know, we saw Pack Rat, and Liliana of the Veil is normally in the deck, so that's worthwhile. And Essence Warden could be worthwhile. They don't really run a lot of creatures, so Scavenging Ooze isn't that great. feel like Crater Hoof's not great here. Actually, anytime I play black, this is where I get nervous about Uzuri. We're going to pull a Heritage Druid. Going to pull a couple Fauna Shaman. I'm going to pull the Engine and the Crater Hoof. If it hurts us in this game, we can go back to the Crater Hoof. I want Elvish Visionary just because if you played 8-rack, cards in hand is important. Now, 8-rack is not something you see a ton, but it pops up from time to time. Definitely, and at least in my opinion, probably one of those top 3 tiers of Modern. People are always, there's always somebody on 8-rack. And when it works, it is a grind and annoying. Honestly, it sounds just like the sort of deck I would like to play. So if you're not familiar, Elves obviously is a deck that I enjoy playing. My other Modern decks are all BGX builds. Jund, technically Abzan. I have it, though I don't like it as well. I think part of the reason I don't like Abzan as well is I play in a local meta that is much more aggressive, and Jund just plays better. I certainly enjoy Junk colors, or Abzan colors, so I may put the Abzan Collected Company deck together. I'm pretty much a handful of pieces away from it online and in paper. But then I also play Bug Control, kind of like what Gerard Fabiano had played SCG, won the SCG Open with a little while ago. Similar sort of build, little different take on it. Again, I'm a big fan of Surgical Extraction. Adding that to my deck. In my buddy's defense, I didn't tell him I was recording this morning, so he is probably not aware that we're waiting. Oh, there he goes. Alright, we got a pretty decent setup. Really would like to have one more mana. And since there's no guarantee we're going to draw into it, we're probably... I mean, I guess it depends on what we draw. If we draw a second mana, we'll start with Nettle Sentinel first. If we don't, we're going to go with Llanowar Elves. Of course, I forget that we're playing 8-rack, so might as well just wait and see. Alright, so Nettle Sentinel's gone. Meant to take Something else? Ode to Fatherhood. So he actually meant to take the Llanowar Elf, which would be interesting if I draw a land. Nope. It's like rubbing salt in the wound. Wrench. Victim. Mutavault. I'd be interested to see if he takes Visionary here. No? Okay. If that player has one or fewer cards in hands, he or she loses. It is called Shrieking Affliction. Nailed it. So this could be really good if we get around to the point of ever actually having it. It could become relevant. Oh, we need some mana here. Yeah, this could be a blowout if we can get to it. Oh, that was a mistake. Lag. Sometimes when you're playing MTGO, buttons don't do what you tell them to. Uh-oh. What's he got Dredge going on for? So now he's just sitting back with his Mutavaults. So we're on 3 mana. Oof. I think we're gonna have to cut Collected Company. I mean, there's no guarantee we're gonna hit a land. Collected Company offers us far more upside, though. We're gonna have to cut Azuri, I think, here. Yep, that's not gonna be great. And now we can attack. Really need another land. If he has any sort of land destruction, we are just boned. We definitely want to collect a company before our turn because we can get rid of Necrogen Mists. We're doing good. Well, we don't have a choice. There goes all of our lands. Hey, land! Give us something good. So this is where I can see why people like Eternal Witness. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're at 6 devotion. Try and play it off like we have something. Alright, so we're just holding this in hopes that he would try and burn a spell on us, but alas. The grind of 8 rack. Really could go for that second fracturing gust right now. Oh, so he's playing those instead of Liliana's. So this is a budget 8 rack. Still, I knew he had that, but I thought he was going to end up going for those, so I'm kind of... Well, now he's going to have to block, so... puts him on a pretty fast clock. The thing here was just obviously trying to make sure we could trade profitably with the mutavaults. And we won! Hooray! So, yeah, maybe we'll see if we can't get another match in with this here in a little bit.